Hello and welcome to Justifying Nonsense, Episode 4, E3 Special, Part 2. Today we're going to be talking about some gameplay we saw at E3, some music news, local news, and our thoughts on the new Incredibles movie. Without further ado, let's get into it. Justifying Nonsense. So last week, Bungie announced their newest DLC, Forsaken, and along with it, their new mode, I guess. You can call it a mode.
It's not PvE and it's not PvP, so
a little bit of both, the best of both worlds. And first person to 2 rounds wins out of 3. Enemies drop motes when they die, and motes are basically the goal of the game. You kill enemies, collect their motes. Higher level of enemy, the more motes you get. Cash your motes. If you deposit 5 motes, you send a blocker to the enemy side, which is basically a mini boss, and it blocks their pool, I guess you'd call it, where you deposit your motes. There's small bosses, medium bosses, large bosses.
Each requiring a higher level
little more,
motes.
5 for small, 10 for medium, and 15 for big. You can also send your team members to the other side to kill the enemies, which is pretty cool. So 25 motes. I believe it's 25 motes for the first one, and then 50 for thereafter, or the second one. I'm not sure if there's a max on how many you can send over. First person to the portal that spawns when you deposit your motes can go through. So you can either debate among your team or just go for it. You'll get a buff. I'm not sure exactly how good the buff is, but you go over, you got a buff, and your goal is just to disrupt the enemies from depositing their motes. Once you deposit a total of 75 motes, you summon the Primeval, which is the goal of the game. Summon it, kill it, win the match, or win the round.
Yeah, Primeval is like the really big boss.
Yeah, so, huge boss. He looks surprisingly hard for a Destiny game.
I think that they're probably different bosses. And
there's different bosses.
And there's the big yellow bird enemies.
Yeah.
So it's going to take you a while. It's like a little... looks like it's going to take about the same time as a strike to play.
Yeah, no, it looks fun. And every time a member on your team dies during the Primeval fight, he heals, which is...
Oh, no, that's not good.
No, I don't think fully, but he heals. He still heals, so don't die. Gives you more of an incentive. There's 4 Gambit maps. Enemies get stronger as the rounds progress.
Of course.
Which is going to be pretty brutal. 3 races per map, so like 3 enemy types, like Fallen,
Hive,
Cabal.
What else? Oh, and then there's the new enemy type. Which
then there's 3 variations of each race on each map.
Yep.
So that totals to about 36 different experiences you can have in Gambit.
Wow, that's actually not bad.
That's not bad.
I mean, even if you get repeats,
those games aren't short. I think each round lasts maybe 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's about 24 minutes a match, depending on how long you go.
Yeah, depending on how long the Primeval fight lasts too. Like that could potentially
that can last a while.
Potentially up it to something more like half an hour for a round, but I don't know. Depends. Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. I think this new DLC is going to be good. I saw a lot of bow gameplay, and it looks freaking fun.
I mean, I'm probably gonna convert to PC for this one. There needs to be a job so I can purchase whatever bundle I get, because I need to get the previous DLC plus this one. Otherwise, I can't play. But if you buy that, you get they're adding Sparks of Light again, which will level up your player to
that's cool.
The Forsaken level. No words on whether or not they'll include any exotics or something from the previous DLC, but we'll see.
I doubt it. But
I'll definitely use that. And then you can purchase additional sparks for $30 if you want to level up more than one character. If you've got that secondary you want to bump or whatever. But that's going to be really cool, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for that, except for the price point.
Oh,
what is it? What's the cheapest one? The bundle with the season pass.
And with the pass?
I think it's about $80 American.
90 Canadian.
Okay, that's 90. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. What is it? 4 DLCs in the season pass?
Yeah, for many DLCs.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
That's a pretty good deal considering it's that plus Forsaken, and if Forsaken's anywhere near the Taken King size.
and level of enjoyability, because the Taken King was
Yeah, no,
awesome.
that definitely brought Destiny 1 back.
Taken King was probably my favorite expansion.
So-
Just due to the fights in that game were really cool. New location was awesome.
Yeah, new location really just...
And the music in that was top tier. The Hive has always gotten the best music, but just the epic, like, medieval sort of chanting, like gothic chants, were really cool. It almost felt like Halo, like the Halo theme again.
I also really enjoyed all the secrets they had everywhere, all over the Dreadnought, which
Mhm,
that was probably my favorite part. It gave you a reason to come back.
Yeah, and there were so many things that they added with that DLC. So many little secrets, like how are we going to get the Sleeper Simulant? How do you get the Black Spindle?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what? There's an exotic sword. How do we get that?
Which they've got in Destiny 2 right now.
I
I've
know.
got the quest for the Sleeper Simulant.
I don't know how to activate it, but I want it.
I haven't taken the time to get it yet.
Well, we have a clan. We'll get you through that.
I don't need your help. I'm a lone wolf. That's why I'm still in my dead clan.
You're alone.
Triple tap forever.
Gotta join them white hat wagoneers, man.
Nope, never. Also announced last week, Battlefield 5 also had some gameplay last week.
Yeah.
Available for people.
Hyped for that.
I'm pretty excited for this. Battlefield 1 was fun, but it really didn't hook me.
It looked good. I never played it, but it looked really good.
It had really good graphics. And it was fun. Like, I played hours with my friends. But it really wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't that much fun. Not enough to hook me. But I think Battlefield 5 really does look cool.
Yeah.
Some of
Looks
the
intense.
Yeah.
Really intense.
Some of the changes they're making, they took away healing over time, which is really cool because it adds more of a team dynamic where the medic actually has to drop these healing bags. Like, it's actually got to be a team player. Like Battlefield 1, like there was healing over time, so the medic didn't really play that big a role. It just sort of helps you heal faster, and you are able to revive. And another cool change they made is they're also limiting the ammo more, which it's always felt in shooters nowadays like, oh, I can just go on a rampage forever. I don't need to reload. I don't need to get ammo from anywhere. But now they're really limiting it and making it more realistic. And that also brings a bigger role to the support player because they have got to drop that ammo. Got to resupply the team. You can also get ammo off dead enemies.
Yeah, which is fairly normal.
Yeah, fairly normal. So more emphasis on team play, which I really like.
But the fact that there's less ammo will mean that you need to pick that up.
Yeah, no, you need to pick that up. You need to be conscious of your ammo. Oh, some of the gameplay I was watching, people are just running out of ammo and they don't even notice because they're so used to just having all this ammo all the time.
Fantastic.
And new dynamic weather systems, which they had in Battlefield 1, like you could be playing on a map and suddenly there'd be a giant dust storm, which was really cool. And I think there'd be I could be wrong, but I believe there was rain on some maps too.
I think there was rain. I think I saw rain in some gameplay.
But fighting in the dust storms just, it's wicked. You can't see anything, especially flying around and playing in a tank with no visibility. It's just awesome.
Until someone else sees you and gets the
until
drop
someone
on
else
you.
sees you, drops an RPG on you. Yeah, but the gameplay they were showing off, they were on a snow map, and the snow looked incredible.
Better than Star Wars Battlefront 1?
Oh, yeah.
Because the snow in that game was really good.
No, this definitely looked incredible.
I mean, it's made by DICE, isn't it? So it's probably running in a similar engine.
Yeah, probably. If not, possibly
probably
the same one.
Probably the same one.
Maybe a little different. But yeah, no, that looked really cool.
At the very least, they're probably using some updated textures.
Yeah, something like that. Probably new engine altogether.
Yeah.
Makes it easier to make the whole game. But yeah, that looked awesome.
I'm looking forward to that game.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised. I didn't think I would be interested, but it's definitely looks pretty good. And I do like that they're bringing more customization options and taking out the goddamn loot boxes. Yeah. This past weekend, we saw The Incredibles 2.
Where's my super suit?
You better be back ASAP.
Where you going, ASAP? Math is math. Why did they change math?
Now, I'll let you say what you thought of the movie first, because you definitely enjoyed it a lot more than I did.
I really enjoyed it. I watched the first one like the day before we saw it, so that was good. And, well, first of all, the movie looks way better. Story was fairly solid. I mean, it was a tad predictable, but still really solid. I found that the main story wasn't particularly engaging. It was the side story that really had me hooked.
Yeah, I felt the same.
Like,
I was
you
like,
know,
oh, one of
there's
these
nothing like
like
Jack is
Jack.
MVP of the of the whole
Yeah, no,
film.
that home dynamic was great.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the that was the one part of the movie I really did enjoy.
Best scene: Jack facing off against a raccoon. that raccoon got its ass kicked. Oh, so it's a really good movie. I really liked it. Actually, I learned something very interesting about the first movie. The director didn't want to reuse any sets that they built for it, like, obviously digital sets.
Yeah, no.
So that meant that the movie cost a lot more and was the most expensive film that Pixar had ever made at the point. And also, he insisted on Violet's hair being straight. And if you find pre-production footage, her hair is crazy. Because they had to program her hair to stay straight, which was a nightmare. So, and they had to program it to move realistically when she turns her head and stuff. So, pre-production stuff, her hair is like the worst case of bedhead you can possibly imagine. They're like clumps just sticking straight up to the left and stuff. It's like crazy.
That's like my hair every morning.
Yeah,
that's like your hair right now.
Yeah, but my hair isn't long, so it looks really bad. But it's so cool that they were able to fix it and just be able to program something to keep that hair straight and move. Like, I must have been a pain. Because each strand, I assume, is its own physical object, so you have to make sure that the physics work, so one piece of hair docking to another piece of hair doesn't
look unnatural.
Yeah, because you don't want, a little bit of a tap to send the piece of hair flying up, right? Which was definitely an issue I saw in some of the early footage. But, oh my goodness. The film was good. What did you think?
I was not a huge fan. I don't know. The plot, I definitely didn't like the plot. It was very predictable right off the beginning. I was like, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, it happened. Wow, what a surprise. And I also wasn't a fan of the new superheroes they introduced.
Mm-hmm.
They seemed like really goofy and childlike, especially the owl guy. Like, what was up with him? I didn't like that. And that was my biggest pet peeve with the whole movie. Because other than that, I think I really would have enjoyed it a lot more with some better superheroes.
Yeah. My favorite was probably the one who belched fire.
Oh, that was
great.
Ridiculous.
That was great.
I don't know.
That was great in a this is so dumb sort of way.
Yeah.
But overall, if you liked the first film, you should see it. Like,
I'd say
it wraps some things. It wraps some things up, and they also leave it open potentially for another film.
I think they'll make a third.
I think they'll make a third one, and I hope that they stick with the same director, because that was something that I noticed was the sense of the film, like the overall feeling was.
It still felt the
same.
Yeah,
which is very important, and it's hard to do that.
Yeah, especially after 14 years.
Yeah, so I mean,
kudos to the director on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Did a great job.
Killing it. I think his name's like Brad Bird or something. I can't remember, but solid directing on his part.
Yeah, no, but aside from the plot, we could have had a better villain.
Yeah,
which was part of the plot.
Yeah, I honestly didn't. I thought that should have been a secondary villain, and then the real one should have been revealed. Yeah, which sort of happened, but not well.
Yeah, I had my hopes up that maybe it wouldn't go the way it did, but it went exactly the way I thought it would.
Also, don't go see the movie if you're prone to seizures. There is one scene that is nothing but flashing lights. It's horrifying.
I'm not prone to seizures, but I did have a seizure that day.
Oh no! My eyes were very much in pain during that one scene, because it's a fight scene, so it's already quick.
I know, it's already fast paced.
In this bright, flashing room with like patterns and stuff along the walls. It's painful.
Yeah, not fun to look at.
But yet also kind of cool, because building that must have been fun.
Yeah, man. Props to all the animators on that movie. Everyone, they did a great job.
Yeah. Oh, and also just a warning: there is a short film before it that's really weird. Really weird.
Dumpling Boy.
That's
That's what I'll name it. I'm not sure what the real name is.
Bao. B-A-O. That's how it's spelled. Bao. Bo? I don't know. I can't.
Incredibly weird.
So weird. I mean, kind of touching, but they're
kind of.
with a super dark turn.
I
Oh
know.
my goodness. I'm still kind of scarred from that. That was horrifying. But yeah, good film.
Yeah,
I'll watch it again. I'll definitely watch it again.
I might. I don't know. It was okay.
I'll watch Bayo again.
I bet you will.
Did I tell you I started a horror game for the first time?
A horror game?
Yeah.
Oh, Walking Dead?
No, Layers of
I
Fear.
saw you playing that. Okay. Oh, Layers of Fear. Yeah. Free.
And it's not that scary.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like
it's
really
more
scary.
It's more of a thriller sort of thing.
Yeah, I'd say that.
It's intense. There's some jump scares. I may have flinched a few times. I may or may not have been playing in a dark room at the time, but which I did on purpose. But it's good.
Yeah, I watched a playthrough. It looks incredible.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Was it one developer?
I don't know. I feel like it might have been.
I'm not sure. I think it was definitely indie.
Yeah, I think it is indie, and it looks really good for an indie thing. And the movement's really cool because you use your mouse to open everything.
Yeah, it's like pure mouse,
which is really cool.
Oh, they're a Polish game developer.
Okay. Yeah, so that's one that's really cool and new with me. Getting into horror. I haven't decided if I'll watch any horror films yet, but I'm kind of interested.
This summer, Nathan, I'm going to get you watching horror movies every week. We're going to start with the classics.
Which ones?
Oh, my all-time favorite is The Thing. That's probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's not necessarily the scariest, but it's very well done.
I'd rather want to watch The Shining. That's one that's really cool.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But
it's not necessarily super scary either.
Yeah.
A lot of the older movies, they're not really
they're not
like scary, but they're well done.
Yeah. And I definitely want to watch some Hitchcock.
I've actually never seen that one.
No, just Hitchcock is in his stuff. Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, okay.
But I really want to see Psycho. So,
The Ring is also a great horror movie.
I've never heard of that one.
I don't think it's that old. Early 2000s.
Okay. Yeah, it's not old.
Yeah, no.
Oh, one that I also really want to see is Cabin in the Woods because it's Joss Whedon.
I've never seen that. I think it's supposed to be good.
It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good because it's also a little meta about the whole genre. But, that means I actually should watch some horror beforehand.
Yeah, I'll have to get you
caught up. I'd be down to watch some horror this summer, actually. We should do that.
Yeah, my favorite genre is found footage.
Oh, yeah,
Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
Yeah,
I've searched there
already. But on to music, I think.
Yeah, you've got some music.
Yeah, Gorillaz have a new album coming out on the 24th, I believe. It's called The Now Now. They've released a ton of songs off it already as singles, and it's sounding really good.
I heard the first song they released on the radio.
Humility.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. The one with Jack Black and the music.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No, I heard that. It wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the stuff that they've released up until today, because they released a new single today on Thursday, features Snoop Dogg and stuff, so that's fun.
That's cool.
But it seems to be focusing a little bit more on the instrumental side of things, which is really cool. I haven't done that in a while.
What's their genre defined as?
It's weird. It's sort of like hip hop, but there's some rock.
Like a subgenre of hip hop.
Yeah, it's weird. But since they're a virtual band too, that changes things as well.
Yeah.
Because that's almost a genre in its own. But Alessia Cara, who's an up and coming Canadian artist, released a new single for her second album, which I believe is going to be released this year. That one has got a weird video, but it's really good and artsy.
No, it's not. I just watched it. Don't bother.
No, I really liked it, man.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so the song's called Growing Pains, and it's pretty good. I definitely like some of the stuff off her first album more than this song, but as she releases more singles, I'll definitely keep my ear out because I still really like her sound. It's really good. Yeah, and then
I've sadly got no music news this month.
yeah,
All
you know,
my
nothing's
artists
happening.
are stagnant. I'm hoping for a Gunship announcement soon.
Well, that could be good. Is he working on anything?
They've got an album. It's done.
Okay.
They're mixing it.
Okay.
And they released a single earlier this year,
Yeah.
but
Could be
no announcements yet. I think we're gonna see the album this year.
Yeah.
Probably late summer. I
Mhm.
hope. I've been
Mhm.
waiting so long. It's been 3 years.
I'm still waiting for new 21 Pilots.
Oh no.
July 11th announcement, maybe, assuming that the signs have been read right during the alternate reality game that they've been doing online. It's really weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's been hardcore, man.
Hmm.
I'll have to catch you up on that once we're done recording this, but there's some crazy stuff going on there. What else do I have for music? Yeah, there's really a lot of silence right now. Oh, though Panic at the Disco's new album comes out tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm up for that.
sweet. I'm so excited for Panic at the Disco's new album.
Yeah, you care. I'm gonna make you listen to it on Monday.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Nope, it's a SpongeBob marathon.
Oh, what have I gotten myself into? But Calgary Stampede's next week.
Woohoo!
Oh, yeah.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, motherfuckers!
I used to have a cowboy hat. Don't anymore.
What happened to it?
It got too small. And I broke my dad's cowboy hat last
How
year.
do you break a cowboy hat?
It lives up in a closet.
It lives? Your cowboy hat? You killed a cowboy hat?
Essentially, I took the like wings of it, right? And they broke.
What? I've never heard of someone breaking a cowboy hat. It happened. Those things are strong.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh.
But yeah, one of the coolest parts, personally for me, and I think for you as well,
definitely for me.
for Stampede, is the Coke Stage, and the Coke Stage has various performers play throughout the day, and then there's like headline act at like 9 p.m. in the evenings, and they get some fairly heavy duty names onto that stage.
Yeah, this year is really big for the Coke Stage.
Yeah, and I was a little confused because I thought a couple of the artists were actually not Canadian, but I was wrong. I looked them up and I realized that.
Are they all Canadian?
That's the thing with the Coke Stage. They
Okay,
always do straight 100% Canadian artists. So and there are actually a few of the local artists who are up and coming and actually really good are also opening for some of the headliners this year. And I'll mention those when we get to them, but I'm just gonna talk through all the headliners for the 2 weeks. On July 5th, first day, we've got Alexis on Fire, who they're a rock band, aren't they?
I believe so.
Yeah.
They're pretty old too.
Yeah, they're actually
not
headed
mistaken.
by City and Color, technically.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
Dallas Green is a
Yeah.
member of the band, and then his side project is City and Color. We've got Ellie King, Broken Social Scene, which is nuts.
Those guys are ancient.
Yeah. But in a good way.
Yeah.
Daniel Caesar, who's like one of the artists to watch right now. He's got a amazing voice, and he's been working hard for the past couple of years. Like he's definitely gonna make it big within the next year or two, I'd guess. Rural Alberta Advantage and Fantogram, who you're gonna probably go see.
Yes, definitely gonna go see them.
Oh, I should actually mention that there's one per night, so if I've stopped saying the dates because I'm too bored to actually say the dates. Our Lady Peace, who are a little bit more recent, like early 2000s, right?
I'm not sure. I've never really listened to them.
They're being opened for by Grandson, who's
even worse than
I like him, but he's interesting because he was born in New Jersey, so he's technically American, but he grew up in Toronto. And he's actually signed to Fueled by Ramen, who they have Paramore, 21 Pilots, Panic, Fall Out Boy. I don't know what this name is here. Underneath Our Lady Peace.
Oh, Sheryl Crow.
Okay, never heard of her.
Never.
Walk Off the Earth. They're being opened by Jocelyn Alice, who's a local artist who I've been following since like 2009. She's really good, amazing voice, and has been doing a lot of recording lately. She's been posting on Instagram that she's been doing a lot of recording, so maybe a new album in the future from her. She actually has never released an album yet under
really?
the Jocelyn Alice moniker. Like that's her solo-ish project, but she used to be part of a duo with a local bassist called Lisa Jacobs, who's still in her band, and they released like a short, like 3-track EP back in the day. Lights is performing. That's pretty cool.
Never heard of them.
I've never seen Lights live, but she's absolutely amazing. Too Many Zoos and the Funk Hunters. I don't know what to say but those names. But maybe they're actually good. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
with a name like that, you better be pretty wild.
I think they're pretty wacky and zany.
I'll expect some hardcore stage outfits from those guys.
They're just gonna come out as zoo animals.
Yeah. The furries.
The zookeeper.
Let's go with furry. Oh, don't bring that up. Don't bring that up. Billy Talent is performing The Last Day. I'm really hoping to go to see them. And they're being opened for by the Static Shift, who are another local Calgary group who are heavily inspired by like 70s rock.
Okay, that's cool.
They're like frontman wears bell bottoms every show. It's great. But they're very good, and they actually were on CTV's The Launch, and were actually the launched group during that episode. So they got to record the single that was up for grabs, and it's actually very good. But I'm looking forward to hopefully getting into that show, because I love the Static Shift. They've actually played at our community festival for the past 2 years, which is pretty dope. And to see them just on the rise is so cool. But yeah, so that's Stampede. There are a lot of big names on that, which is crazy.
I think this is probably...
And they're doubling down on the rock.
Yeah,
there's a lot of rock here.
Because there's
Alexis on Fire,
bad
Broken
stuff
Social
last
Scene,
year.
From Alberta Advantage, Our Lady Peace, Billy Talent, and Lights is a little bit more on the pop side, but she's still got a little bit of rock infused in there. But
I definitely like that.
It's gonna be good.
Bring on the fucking rock.
Yeah, we should probably go see a show together though.
We should.
That'd be great.
Nothing.
I don't know if I'll go see Royal Alberta Advantage, but maybe you might be able to talk me into that. Still try to get you to see Billy Talent. Their stage show is amazing.
I don't doubt it, but I'm not interested. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like their singer.
That's fair. It's very
Scrap
scream.
the baby voice.
It's very screaming.
It's like a child screaming. A young child. If they've got like some wicked guitar riffs, but then there's just...
my god. Well, the fun thing is their guitarist Ian Dessa is completely self-taught. So, I'm learning one of their songs right now, and it's weird because since he's self-taught, he never had anyone to tell him you don't play it that way. So all of his songs have like really weird chords and stuff.
So that's what I like.
And since it's only the one guitarist, he's had to incorporate both the lead guitar riff and a rhythm guitar, right? So you have the da 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 with whatever your riff is as well. So it's really cool to see how he can play both at once or mix them in.
Yeah, seeing self-taught musicians in the industry is pretty cool.
They're amazing. Like, I know you hate Twin Pilots, but Josh Dunn is a bizarre drummer. The way he uses his sticks is not the way you're supposed to use your sticks.
Uses them for special things.
Well, mostly he does all sorts of weird things where he'll, it's very fluid because he uses his hi-hat very sparingly, but that's normally the thing that you're keeping time with. That's the thing that's keeping, your eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... But he'll just put it on whatever note he feels like. So, he'll be, really going at it with a kick drum, and then we'll just add a hi-hat here because I felt like it. But, so, it's self-taught musicians are a pain in the ass for those of us who have been actually taught, because learning their stuff is a pain. But they're also so cool to see how you can sort of innovate within your craft and just, I'll do this because it sounds good and because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
right?
No. Self-teaching in any aspect is
Really
pretty cool to see in a professional environment, especially like you see cooking shows and you see these self-taught cooks and they're just fucking insane, man. They're insane, and they're very entertaining, very entertaining to watch too.
I mean, I'm a self-taught cook. I can make ramen like nobody's business.
You can't make eggs though. Trust me, I know.
I can make eggs. That was one time.
That was your one shot to prove yourself. What, you're gonna go on a cooking show and you're gonna be like, I'm sorry, it was my one time. It was my first time. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to cook eggs.
Though, please don't give me leather teeth.
And this guy likes his steaks well done.
I say well done. It's more I like it
because there's a difference.
A more cooked medium rare.
Because there's a difference between crispy and well done. Well done is leather. Crispy is you use a certain oil on the outside to get a crisp on the edge.
More crispy than leather.
I can do crispy.
Okay.
I can do leather too.
I'm down for crispy.
I can do leather too if you want that. But...
No leather, unless you're giving me a jacket.
I'll just bring a cow over. We can just
we'll murder the cow with our bare hands.
That'll be pretty hard. I can't
strangle it, Jesse. Strangle it.
I don't think I could strangle a full-grown cow.
We'll hold it down, me and Taylor.
I don't think. What kind of party is this gonna be? A pretty fucking awesome one. That's what.
Yeah. Are we doing this while watching SpongeBob?
Yeah. We'll just be playing in the bathroom. Woo! Here's your leather coat, Nathan. It's a little bloody, but you can just it comes out. Just wash it with bleach too.
For the record, we do not condone animal abuse.
No, we don't. But we do condone eating them.
Yes. I mean, if you're a vegetarian, that's great. If you're vegan, that's great. But
keep it to yourself.
Meat's where it's at.
Eat what you want. Don't tell others how to eat.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I almost consider going vegetarian. I think it could be a fun experience, but it would totally change my diet.
I've been vegetarian and vegan before, and
not a fan.
Well, I didn't really have a choice. It was when I was younger, and my parents were vegan and vegetarian. I was fucking so skinny.
Yeah.
And hungry all the time, but now, no. Meat. Delicious. My dad's only converted about 5 years ago, too.
Has he gone like hardcore?
Oh yeah, no.
Oh
He's
yeah,
totally into it.
I mean, you have a smoker.
Yeah, we got a smoker for Christmas. Yeah, no, we are hardcore.
All in,
baby.
Kill dead animals and we'll eat them.
Yeah, no, we bring the cows to our house.
Yeah,
just slaughter them there. Steak time.
Yeah, moo.
Yeah,
moo.
I'm excited for the rodeo coming up. Fresh meat.
Moo. All right.
But anyways,
I think that does it for episode 4 of Justifying Nonsense.
You can check us out on Twitter at JN_podcast, Instagram justifying_nonsense, and YouTube and SoundCloud justifying space nonsense.
We'll talk to you again soon, and yeah, thank you for listening.